Charlie Brown, here. Lucy, here. Linus, here. And Schroeder, yeah, I'm here. Charlie Brown and Lucy enter stage left. The scene is a baseball field. The whole gang is there practicing for the big game. Charlie Brown and Lucy talk before the big game.
Aiden Dorsey, please come to the main office. Aiden Dorsey to the main office.
Hey Lucy, did you know there was this great guy who drew cartoons named Charlie Schulz? That is Charles Schulz, blockhead. There is no T in his last name. Good grief. Charles Schulz, the designer of the Peanuts, showed leadership and left an important legacy. Charles Schulz portrayed leadership by creating the longest-running comic strip of all time. His legacy stems from the popular appeal of the Peanuts and his ability to relate to his audience in ways that most strips cannot. His originality, by not taking anyone else's ideas, showed he was a great leader in his industry. You're right, Lucy. He was important because he created 17,897 Peanut strips, and everyone knows who the Peanuts are. Schroeder enters stage right. What are you talking about? This guy named Charles Schulz. Was he a musician? No, silly, he was a cartoonist. Well, I think we should talk about Beethoven. I think you would find Charles Schulz kind of interesting. Then I'm going to go practice Chopin's Nocturne in B-flat minor. Schroeder exits stage left. Charles Schulz was born on November 26, 1922. I heard that when Charles Schulz was 27 years old, he created a 4-panel comic strip called Peanuts. Throughout Charles's youth, him and his father Carl shared a Sunday morning ritual reading the funnies. That is when Charles Schulz got interested in the comics and dreamed of being a cartoonist. Linus enters upstage left. What are you talking about? Charles Schulz, the cartoonist. Did he have a blanket? Of course not. What exactly is cartooning, might I ask? Cartooning is a form of art like painting. After World War II, Schulz created his first comic strip. He called it Little Folks, and it was published in a local newspaper. They sold it to United Features Syndicate in the year 1950. The company decided to rename it Peanuts. The first Peanut strip appeared on October 2nd, 1950, in 7 newspapers. Here is the roster for today's game, Charlie Brown. Do you know that Schulz thinks it's his responsibility in the strip to do something decent and uplifting? No, I didn't. But I do know that Charles Schulz once said, Charlie Brown is a nice kid. I've always said that I think I would have liked to have him as a neighbor when I was small. I think he and I would have liked the same things, and we would have played ball together and enjoyed each other a lot. Schulz believes the reason he was successful is because the public was looking for something different. Let me look at that roster now. Charles Schulz once said, if somebody reads my strip every day, they'll know exactly what I am. Peanuts has sold over 1 billion greeting cards. Metropolitan Insurance uses the characters in their commercials. Peanuts also has a huge collection of books. On July 1st, 1983, a place called Camp Snoopy opened in California. It's an amusement park that includes rides for younger kids. Charles Schulz has had a spacecraft named after his characters. Charles Schulz died of colon cancer in his sleep on February 12, 2000. The last Peanut strip was published the day after he died. It was a goodbye letter from Schulz, saying he would never forget the Peanuts characters. Charles Schulz decided to end the strip when he died because he felt it was too personal and could not be carried on by someone else. Over 350 million people have read the Peanuts. Mort Walker, a fellow cartoonist, said, "His legacy will live forever. He influenced a lot of comic strips and brought a whole new attitude for the comics that wasn't there before." After Charles Schulz's death, a museum was opened to honor him. It's called the Charles Schulz Museum and Research Center in Santa Rosa, California, and it's 2 blocks away from where he worked. The museum celebrates his life's work. In downtown Santa Rosa, there's a bronze statue of Charlie Brown and Snoopy. Clearly, Charles Schulz portrayed leadership by creating the longest-running comic strip of all time. His legacy obviously stems from the popular appeal of the Peanuts, his appeal to his audience in ways that most strips cannot. So, Charlie Brown, now that you know all about Charles Schulz, I'm going to give you a quiz tomorrow and see if you can remember any of it. Good grief.